Friday, people. Friday morning. And I just swallowed a bug on purpose. Because you know what? Bugs don't hurt you. I'm so glad y'all are here. 50 people. It's very exciting. I have on a fleece because I didn't feel like putting on a bra. And I had to go to the gas station to get cigarettes. Oh, Lori. I made it live. Still no school. Oh, Robin. No school. I would be a dead duck. Seriously. My husband called me this morning. They had this Boys to Men breakfast. Boys to Men, a band like in the 80s. And so he went and he was like, breakfast is early. Well, he like missed the breakfast, but he ended up hanging out with Amos in his classroom, and he was so excited. Anyway, that's kind of fun to hear. So this week I have accomplished nothing. I did clean up this living room. See? Look. You can't turn your phone while recording. I don't know why, but anyway, you can't. What I need to do is put clothes away. But then, you know, if I spend all day long cleaning up around here, which is what I need to do, what I'm psyching myself up to do, it'll just look like crap by tomorrow. Seriously. The cat's laid out in Russell's bed. Oh, why should I work? The cat is being lazy. I wish I had like funny, like contextual things to do in a video. I might have to get some people to join me on them because I don't feel like I'm that funny. I did see a video on Yahoo this morning of President Trump getting on an airplane with toilet paper on his shoe. And I knew people would like say that that was petty, but God, it was funny. If you get on an airplane and no one tells you that you have toilet paper on your shoe, that's pretty telling about like people that work for you and what they think. I mean, if y'all see me with toilet paper on my shoe getting on US 1, Air Force One, tell me. Not that I'm getting on it, but I mean, be my friend. Applebee, I'm stealing home. No, so this morning I was like going through Facebook and reading some of these comments. So when I shared that, you know, the other day about my experience as a child, this is what somebody put up this morning. I'm just going to tell you all this because it really... Hi, Cassandra. This woman puts a screenshot up of Dave Chappelle, who's funny. And it says, the girl says, wait a minute. Just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a whore, which is true. Gentlemen, that is true. Just because they dress a certain way doesn't mean they're a certain way. Don't ever forget it. But ladies, you must understand that it is fucking confusing. It just is. Now that would be like me, Dave Chappelle, the comedian, walking down the street in a cop uniform. Somebody might run up to me and say, thank God, officer, help us. Come on, they're here, help us. Just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a police officer. Do you see what I mean? All right, ladies. Fine, you are not a whore, but you are wearing a whore's uniform. Did y'all just hear that? So I divulge when I was abused as a child, right? 10, 11, 12, 9, 8. And that's the comment somebody puts on there? Thank you, Lori. And I can't get to it now. But to the woman that shared that, who is clearly not going to be a supporter, she also has that do not friend option on her Facebook. Who does that? Am I going to ask her to be my friend? Is anybody? It's almost like a way to say, well, I'm not going to have any Facebook friends, so I'm going to just go ahead and block them out. I tell you what, when we start saying stuff like that, we in trouble. This doesn't have to do with who you voted for, what politics you align yourself with. You don't say things like that. It like makes me want to stage like a great big debacle just to see what people do, and they'd be like, ha, it was a joke. But now I've caught you being naughty. Republicans or Democrats. I mean, golly. Ugh, it's annoying. I want y'all to look at this swan. That swan, my friend Mary Scott and I went to this, what was it? Sale where you like, somebody was like a estate sale. They were selling the stuff out of their house. And I go to the sale because, you know, I like a yard sale. And I buy that swan. Why did I buy that swan? It is gigantic, and now it's sitting on my piano because if it's not, Amos tries to ride it. Do you have things in your house that you bought like that you're like, why did I buy that? Meanwhile, the train table is used very much. Women are mean to people on social media. I know. And all because of politics. Like, anyway. I just think that's so odd. It's really odd. I hope I'm never like that restricted in my critical thinking skills. Y'all doing anything fun this weekend? Fun? As my husband shared last night, if you watched that other video, he's signed up for a tennis tournament in Edenton. So that'll be interesting. I'm not playing in this tennis tournament. I might just cook ribs from Food Line. They make them where they already cook them, and then you put them in the oven and dump something on them, and it makes it look like you cooked. Huh. It's kind of nice. Like, I can talk to Robin and Lori and who else? June, Cassandra. Going to watch my daughter play college softball. Ooh! Lori has a brand new freshman at Barton. Lori does my hair, which Lori is looking desperate. Where is she playing? That's fun. I've been married 16 years today, and I was thinking, well, shoot, I could have had a 15-year-old, but I have an almost 13-year-old. I remember my parents, my dad particularly was like, well, you better have children. Like I was going to run out of my options. I was 30 when I had him. But funny enough, oh, look, Robin's husband played baseball at Barton. There is some part of me that's like, oh, I should have had children younger. But then there's this part of me that's like, oh, I could have waited another 10 years and had all that freedom. He's one lucky man. I'm going to tell him you said that, Lori. He doesn't think so. Did you hear how mean he sounded last night when I had asked him to come downstairs? And he said, what? What do you want? I said, I want to share you my first live video. Yeah, it makes me laugh. High school volleyball. Kristen? I have never played volleyball successfully. It always hurt my wrist, which probably means I wasn't playing properly. Yes, I mean, I am married to a funny person. Truly funny. So in college, I knew him, and he never would give me the time of day. Truly. I remember we were at this homecoming game, and he said he was going to ride over to the KA house at State. And I was at Meredith. We were at his house before a football game, a big group of people. And somehow I caught wind that he was going to ride over the KA house. And my friend Jennifer Holloman was there, and I wanted to see her. And I said, hey, can I ride? I don't even know if I said, can I ride with you? I probably said, I'm going to ride with you. I had on this black dress for a football game and a red fleece Patagonia. And he was like, no, you can't ride with me. It's like, what do you mean I can't ride with you? Yes, I can. I'm just going to ride over there. He was like, Mo, my parents are going to be there. I said, well, I'm not going to tell them like we're getting married or that you don't have to pretend you know me. But of course I'm going with you. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And I did. But I sort of secretly like admired that quality, that he wouldn't give me the time of day. I mean, I was cute in college, popular. And now here I am, braless, in a Ferry Systems hat I bought from $20. The guy running the fairy. Oh, yeah, anyway. He also says, and this is a lie, that that he had to pick up cigarette butts that I was throwing off a deck at the K house, and he thought I was much older because he was a pledge. And he said I looked at him and threw a cigarette butt over the rail. I don't remember that. Though it could have been true. How many hats do you have? A lot. I do love a hat. Isn't that funny? And I've always loved a visor. But yeah, I really do. One, still wearing Patagonia though. I mean, I have that red fleece coat. It's sort of tight. I wear hats because then I don't have to brush my hair. But I just like them. I don't know why. Though now I'm just reminded I picked out a new pair of glasses. I've been wearing these for a few days. They're big and round and have gold frames. Are you older than him? No. I'm 43 and he's 43. No, he's 44. He should have been a year ahead of me in school, but he got held back. Though he says he didn't get held back. But he did. He's real competitive. He doesn't want to think that maybe I'm smarter than him. Which we all know that that's true. That's just the way it is. So no. Y'all, on Sunday, I have to work at that food thing in Raleigh. I wonder if I can do the live video from there. I don't cook at all. I make things like Chef Boyardee pizza, tuna noodle casserole. Mainly casseroles are what I know how to cook because that's what my mother always cooked. Anyway, to prepare myself, and I sort of want to not come home that night. I'll be so tired next Monday. Then I've got to get ready for my mess next week, which, heaven forbid, I do this week because that would be too smart. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, Bobby. I've got all these bites on me too. Judy, cheers. Okay, y'all get to work. I really am going to go upstairs. And tonight, if anybody's around, we might have to do something. These videos, this might, take up my life. I like it so much. Huh. I really do. It's like having a bunch of friends over, but not having to call them or plan anything. Or make anybody breakfast or coffee. I really want to go to McDonald's, but I'm trying to tell myself not to go because I don't need a sausage biscuit. I had lost 5 pounds. Well, I was up to 176, and then I think I was 168. But I probably should be 130. 38 pounds. Do you know how many watermelons that is? 7. Where are they? My boobs might count each as one. Anyway, I can say that to y'all because there are no random yicky men lurking in the distance. It's all the socializing I need. I don't ever want to get dressed in real clothes. Robin, I knew I loved you. If I could live in my pajamas. I've been to the gas station in my pajamas this morning. Because I can. And I can't go out to lunch. I do love to go out to lunch, but if I go out to lunch, I'm exhausted after it. Probably because I don't make good food choices. So I'm not going anywhere today. I'm going to sit right here. I did get my new debit card. My other one, the thing melted off. I had to pay for gas with a check last night in Williamston, and they don't take checks. But I looked desperate enough, I guess. I was like, please, I have no gas. Gonna run out on the highway. My summer and now hurricane rules. Well, Robin, I have no excuse. It's not summer, and the hurricane is not affecting me. I should at least come and help you so that I could be lazy for a purpose. But the Sunday thing, I'm curious to see how much money it's going to raise. They're doing all these auctions. It goes to the North Carolina Foundation for like hurricane relief. So I think that's a pretty good group too. It's not like money just goes away somewhere. And I've raised about $3,000 on a GoFundMe that I hadn't done anything yet with, because I wanted to really think. Maybe I might need to talk about that on my regular video tonight. Think about the best thing to do with that. I was thinking of just giving families cash or a gift card to Walmart. I mean, something so people could get what they needed. Anyway, maybe a deposit on an apartment. I don't know. It's a question. Carry on. Y'all get your asses up and do some work, and then we'll check in later. Goodbye.